Hello guys, AlexTheGrumpyOne here. I hope you're well today. And I got a new tool to show you today that I got myself from Automotech garage equipment. They're the company that I bought the car lift and 20-ton press. I've done the videos before. And this is going to be a wheel alignment tool that you can set up your toe in and toe out. So I've decided to do a video to show you obviously what's involved in setting the tool up, how it works on the car, because I got a Honda Civic in today that I'm going to be doing truck rod end. And I'm going to need to do the wheel alignment afterwards. So I think this is going to be a perfect opportunity to show you how the tool works. So if that is something you're interested in, guys, definitely don't forget to give us a subscribe and a like as well. And in the end of the video, give us a comment to let us know what you thought about this video and if you got anything else that you would like to know. So yeah, let's get this open and crack on, guys. Here we are. So I got a manual there on how to obviously set it up and how it works that we're going to be looking into in a second. Lovely. So it looks like it's pretty much set up already. Just going to need a couple of adjustments done. Alright, see what we got in the box. We've got the adjustment legs there, a couple of battery for the laser, and the mirror with the laser itself. Lovely. And the level adjustment there as well. There you go. That's the leveling mechanism there, the board pretty much. Right guys, so next step will be, once it's out of the box, is to set it up. And on this side there are obviously going to be two different ones. As you can see on this side you got the legs there that you can undo, slide them off slightly, and you're going to have the other hole there that it's supposed to slide into so it sits properly. And do it up. As you can see, it's done up now. And the other thing you have to do is slide contact points for the wheels in as well and put the mirror on. So to put the mirror on is quite easy. You got the screw there that you have to undo, then just slide it on there until it stops. You got a little stop there, so you're going to stop there, and you got the balance there, the level. So just make sure it's in the middle and do it up, and that's your mirror on there. Right guys, so like I said, to fit them in, it's nice and easy. You get them tools, they're supposed to fit through there, and obviously they are completely adjustable. Thanks to them being adjustable, you can go to the wheels up to 24 inch, which I think is very good. So what you do is fit that in there, undo it slightly, and then select the level you want to be at. Fit that in there. Obviously you'll have to adjust it afterwards, and just do it up. And it sits in there perfectly. Obviously do it on all four of them. Right guys, so on this side, as you can see, I've set it up as well. I've put the leg down, locked it in place, and also it's the same with this. How you done with the mirror on the other side, this works the same way. You have to slide it on there till it stops, reaches the bump there, and level it pretty much, and tighten it up, because that's obviously where you're going to have the indicator of how many degrees or minutes that you're out, and that's going to be obviously adjusting. But first you're going to have to zero it by joining two of the tools together, which I'm going to show you now. So the last thing we got left, guys, is fit the batteries in the side here, and also fit the plate. For that you need to undo 4 Phillips screws in there and obviously fit the plate on there, which is what I'm going to do now. Right, so get the plate on there, align it with the holes, because you're going to have a laser coming out through the big one there. There we are. And all we've got left is just to fit the batteries at the back there. Right, so the battery is in there, guys, and it's all screwed in. So all you have to do now is obviously press the button and you'll see the laser reflection coming off the mirror. Now here you need to be very careful because you can't point the laser to your eyes because it can blind you. So please be very careful with the laser on this, guys. So I think at this stage we are ready to align the tool now. Right guys, so once everything's set up and in place, to adjust it, you have to put them together. Obviously the legs not going to be touching each other, don't worry, because it's designed, one is kind of longer than the other one. So you're going to be able, as long as these bars are set up on the same kind of distance, obviously you have to set up the tool every time you use it on different size wheels, because you will have to move the bars around to adjust it to the wheel, to the edges of the wheel. So every time you're doing different wheels or different car, you obviously have to adjust it and zero it. And as you can see, I got them touching each other. I'm not forcing it, they just literally touching each other perfectly there. And what you have to do now, guys, I'm gonna zoom into this area just to show you what needs to happen now. Right, so as you can see, we're all adjusted. I'm just gonna press the button now. This is on 0 currently, completely straight on 0, and I'm just going to check it if it's already adjusted or if I need to change it. So I'm just going to press the button there, and look at that, that is perfect. It's in the middle line there, so that's where I want the laser to be. And obviously, if it's not correct, then you obviously have to readjust. You'll have to move this. It might be slightly off, as you can see, and it's very sensitive, guys, so you need to be very careful when you're adjusting it, because just a little bit of movement will put it quite off. So like I said, let me just put it back on 0. There you go, that's on 0, guys, and that is a perfect adjustment there. If not, you will have to change it slightly. You can move this bit as well, you can undo them and align them if you have to, but at the moment that is set up perfectly there. Right, this is just to show you guys, obviously the 0 there, I know because of the angle of the camera it might not look like the line is on top of the 0, but it is. But like I said, if it's off, you have to unscrew these little screws at the bottom, and then you can move the whole thing to obviously adjust it to make sure that everything's on the 0, because once you put it on the car, you're obviously going to have different reading for what you got there, and you'll be able to see how far off it is. Right guys, so at this stage it is very important to get the car on the level ground and the tools as well. What you have to do is get in the car, drive back a little bit, put the steering wheel completely straight how it's supposed to be, and then drive it forward slightly, stop, leave the steering wheel completely straight, then come out, and then you have to set up the tools, obviously adjust them to your wheel size, which I'm going to show you now, and then you're going to be able to take the measurement. Right guys, this is just to show you obviously how it's set up on the wheel once you've driven the car in. So the important thing here, guys, after you obviously adjust it to the edges of your alloy wheel, is to make sure that the alloy wheel hasn't got any damage or bits missing, because then it's going to give you an accurate reading. So if you have got slight damage, just push the car slightly more forward so you got even surface on both sides. And once they're adjusted, guys, you take obviously both of the tools off, put them together again, zero it, because it's obviously adjusted now to the right size of the wheel, and then you're ready to take your reading. Right guys, so as you can see, this side is the same. It's set up on an even surface on the alloy. It's currently on, well, slightly off 0. Let me just put it on 0 and press the button. And as you can see, the laser is out. It should be in the middle to be on 0. So what we have to do now is keep on pressing the button and move this arrow, obviously, to adjust the laser so it's in the middle. Perfect, I would say that will do. And now I'll be able to check my reading, and I can see that it is currently on about 15 out. So 15 degrees out. That is not too bad, because it's just the limit of what it can be on this car. You can check the data using the programs like Autodata to see what the front wheel alignment should be like, but this is just in spec. But obviously that is before I've done the job, so I'm going to replace the track rod end now, and I'm pretty sure the reading is going to be completely different once I've done the job, and then we'll have to adjust it to make sure they're going to be on 0 or in this case 15 in to 15 out, which is the specification for this car. Right guys, so the job is done on the near side front truck rod end, and obviously now I need to check if the figures are in spec or not. I've tried to adjust it to my best, obviously by experience, how it's supposed to, because the bit that fitted is aftermarket one, so it's not going to be the same as genuine. There might be a slight difference, but I'll try and adjust it as best as I can, so hopefully that will be alright. So I'm going to turn the laser on and obviously have a look how far off are we. Right guys, so I'm going to set this up on 0. On this car, just to correct earlier, I said I think it was 15 negative to 15 positive degrees, but on this one it's actually 18 negative to 18 positive, so you got quite a big gap there, so, which is good, makes it easier. But obviously I'm going to try and go for 0 in here, and let's press the button once everything is aligned. Oh bloody hell, that's brilliant. Look, we are exactly, well, just slightly off the 0 there. That is perfect guys. I'm well impressed with that. That is actually awesome. That means I don't have to adjust the tracking. What I'm going to do now is go for a drive and see if the car's staying straight on the road. But I mean, the steering wheel is straight. That is good. We are spot on 0 there guys. I couldn't got a better result for this. So I think the job here is done. Like I said, all we need now is just a test drive. Right guys, so here we are. I'm personally very happy with the results today. I think that was a good day. The tool worked perfectly. I mean, it only took about 5 minutes to adjust it. I've done the truck rod end on the car. Obviously that definitely needs checking after you've done a job like that. And as you can see, the tool was nice and easy to set up. And funny enough, I managed to do the job and adjust it correctly the first time, which I'm impressed with because it was spot on 0 there, as you've seen. But for something like this, you obviously need to check the data on software like Autodata, or get the manual for the car. So obviously each car got different setup for the tow in and tow out. So that's something you can find. Anyway, if you need any more information on that, comment below and I will give you help with that as well. But I think the tool wise guys, perfect tool. The quality is good. It's working well, as you can see. So I can't complain. And I'll definitely gonna put the link for the tool in the description below. The company is great as well. They're very friendly. I've used them. You might have seen my video on the car lift, which is from the same company, and 20-ton press there as well for the wheel bearings. The same company. I had it for almost a year now and spot on, no issues. So yeah guys, if that is something you're interested in, don't forget to give us a subscribe and a like, and also comment below if you need any more help, or if you want a review on some different tools, or even if you got any more question about this tool. Yeah guys, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye.